my friends, and welcome to another episode where I have a look at teams that would be good to manage in Football Manager 2019. Once again, I am using a FM19 game engine with the updated database from SortitoutSI as of 6th of September. My mind going a little blank there because it's after the transfer window. Wouldn't expect too much changes. So this is Ipswich Town. The Tractor Boys was another request by Rob from Twisted Board Gaming, one of the two teams that he requested. And while I was doing English clubs, I thought, why not get on and get this one recorded. Ipswich is one that I know a little less about. I know they've lost two key players and former Rangers players, Martin Waghorn and Joe Garner, who I believe were worth quite a lot of goals to them last season. So, looking at the squad, where are we going to be strong? Where are we going to be weak? Obviously, the goal with Ipswich is to get them back into the Premiership eventually. And looking at this squad, I think you're going to have a decent starting platform to do that. You've got Bartosz Belowski in goal. He looks fairly good, 4-star, very good reflexes, decent at one-on-ones, decent aerial reach, stats that I like in a goalkeeper. Worth £7 million, the Polish player. And he has 0 caps, which is actually quite interesting, although of course Poland has some very good goalkeepers over the recent years. Got Luke Chambers in defence. He's fairly decent, getting on a bit now, but again his physicals haven't dropped. That might change for FM19 of course. These stats are not set because it's obviously just an updated database using last year's stats. Leadership though, it sounds like you're going to be sorted pretty well with a captain. You've got Jonas Kudson is there as well. You've got Matthew Pennington on loan. He's from Everton. Will be a decent option. You've got Trevor Shabala on loan from Chelsea. He's a guy that I would say try and keep him if you can. Probably not going to be able to, but if you can, worthwhile grabbing. Stat wise, certainly on 18 wasn't the best, but he had so much potential, and I imagine that must remain going forward into 18. You've got Tayo Idun. Again, looks a bit underwhelming on 18. Probably wouldn't get anywhere near the first team based on loading up on this database, but you know, should be a decent option and things will change. Other names, Tom Adeyemi, recognise that name, ball winning midfielder, fairly decent. You've got Teddy Bishop, who I don't recognise, but he's wanted, so wanted by Luton on loan, right, that's fairly irrelevant then, ignore that. Andre Dozel, one of the best young players on Football Manager 2018, will be with Ipswich again next season. If you can develop him, you're going to have a great player in your hands, and that would maybe be a good point of focus. Got John Walters on loan from Burnley. Great shooter. I don't think you'll be able to actually use him for tutoring. Oh, you can. Well, you should be able to, but apparently you can't. Got Freddie Sears as a winger option. You've got Jordan Graham also on loan. Grant Ward, Jordan Roberts, and Ellis Harrison in the first team. Your under 23s, couple of decent options. You've got Nydam and Ben Morris out on loan to different clubs, but you know, some decent options in the under 23s. And again, the under 18s will be improved by next year. You'll have more options than what we currently have on this, but it will be fairly decent. I would imagine. Club-wise, been in a championship for a number of years after a couple of seasons in the Premiership in the early 2000s, late 90s. They've got a 30,000 seater stadium, which, like Blackburn that I'm doing as well, is a fairly decent sized Premiership stadium. You know, you could go up there, you're going to be bigger than some of the stadiums, you're going to have a bit of income looking after you on top of the TV money. So I would say what you're wanting to do with Ipswich, if we have just a quick look at club and general, we'll get the media predictions 19. So building a platform with Ipswich will be key. Get mid-table, get the playoffs, get promotion, re-establish them as a Premiership club, and eventually hopefully on to the Champions League would be a good challenge for them. Is maybe a sort of 10 to 15 year challenge. It could be done quicker than that, but that would be the sort of time that I'd expect to slowly build and do that. I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. If you have any teams you want to see, hit me up down below. If you're not new to the channel, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.